Do you ever feel like your body needs a detox from the dusty city air? Mine did, and that led me to Manali. This was quite a spontaneous trip with a one way ticket to Manali, so we just thought of going there and continuing our work from home from Manali. So we got an overnight bus from Delhi to Manali and then an auto from the Manali bus stand to our stay. We had to walk around 5 minutes from the main road to reach our stay, and this was the path we took, which was beautiful. We stayed at hostel in Old Manali, and the best thing about this hostel was definitely the view.
Only in my crucial moments do they pay attention carefully. The shadows of my past.
I got to work as soon as I reached this hostel, and these were some of the common areas or workspaces where we could work from.
Within something new lets me emerge from my cocoon. I only have what's right in front of me. Only you know what is right for me.
I'm not sure how much work I got done, but I was definitely blushing over these views every 5 minutes.
Compromise, compromise, compromise. Improvise, improvise, improvise.
I saw this kid playing in the winter sun, basking in the sun in that cold and playing on the swing, which I thought was really cute. And again, most of day one was working and looking at the view all day.
I mean a nice vacation and pure introspection.
We decided to take a break for a late lunch and went down, spoke to this cutie who completely ignored me. For lunch, we had this tomato soup and also some pasta.
Your sadness doesn't compare to the happiness.
In the evening, we enjoyed some bonfire, perfect for the cold, by the way, before heading for dinner. For dinner, we had this rajma chawal, which was yum at the hostel cafe. After dinner, we thought of checking out Mall Road, so we got down from Old Manali to Mall Road and walked around the streets, checked out the markets and the shops, and enjoyed, or rather, we tried to enjoy the cold there.
Compromise, compromise,
To beat the cold, we had these momos at Manali Momos on Mall Road. And then we also had this yummy hot gajar ka halwa, which was my first gajar ka halwa of this winter. Day 2 started with work straight from my bunk bed because it was too cold to get out of the bunk bed. And then finally we thought of going for some breakfast with our favorite view. Look at how hot the paratha was and how amazingly that butter was melting on the paratha. After breakfast, we thought of checking out the other common area that was there in this hostel. And for the rest of the 3 days that we were here, we played a lot of chess in this area. And yeah, I never won. Most of our second day just went in work, and working with this backdrop was something that we did not mind at all. In the evening, after we got done with our work, we thought of walking around Old Manali and exploring that a little bit. My favorite part of living in Old Manali has to be walking around these old Himachali style houses. I really would want to live in one day, but look at these beautiful houses built in wood and looking so beautiful against that backdrop. So our first destination in Old Manali was to go to the Manu temple. So we walked around 10 minutes from our hostel and we reached the Manu temple. This temple is said to be dedicated to sage Manu, and it's also said that the name Manali comes from sage Manu itself. From Manu temple, I saw that there's this viewpoint that's around 10 minutes away from there, randomly on Google, and we thought of checking that out, and it was quite a trek to go there, but the view finally was definitely worth it.
Je cherche un homme, un Pierre au Paul, un Jacques au Tom.
Once done with our little adventure, we came down to this cafe to have some hot chocolate and cheesecake. I think this was called the Little Sister or Seven Sisters Cafe, and you find a lot of such cafes and eateries along the Old Manali streets. And then we came further down to this place called Healthy Kitchen, where we had some peanut siddu, completely dousing it in ghee, and it was yum. And we also had this
Babru with bhaji.
This was us on day 3 at 6:30 in the morning at minus 21 degrees, trying to fight the cold and trying to stay awake. Waking up at that hour in that cold needed a lot of courage, but we thought of exploring outside Manali, and it was completely dark at the time when we left, and we had to walk to the main road where our driver told we'll be picked up from. So our driver is late and it's too cold to wait at one place. So we are walking down half the way, and I don't want to slip and fall. At this point, we had almost walked halfway down, and in this spot, we got onto our cab, and finally, we started our journey towards the snow. And these were all the beautiful views and the beautiful roads that we drove through. We drove through Atal Tunnel, and this particular tunnel looked like it was connecting Manali to the snow. And this was the view as soon as we exited Atal Tunnel. Our first destination was Koksar, and this was the only spot where we found snow and where we could play with snow. We had to have some Maggie to save ourselves from the freezing cold, and then we walked around and played with snow for a while here. That there is a frozen waterfall. From Koksar, we came to Sisu, and at Sisu, we did epic stuff like ziplining over a river that's flowing next to a mountain that's covered with snow. And it was quite a bit. I also enjoyed the view quite a bit. From Sisu, we drove through these beautiful sceneries and then we came to the north side of the Atal Tunnel. And we stopped over here to enjoy the beautiful sceneries around Atal Tunnel. Like, it's so unreal how beautiful it is over here. Atal Tunnel is said to be the longest highway tunnel in the world and it spreads over 9 kilometers. It connects Manali to the Lahaul Spiti road. After we were done with Sisu and Atal Tunnel, we came to the Solang Valley. And in Solang Valley, we did a short trek to reach a temple that's on top of a hill. This was the way to Anjani Mahadev temple. So it is told that at this temple, Anjani, who is the mother of Lord Hanuman, meditated and then Lord Shiva came there impressed by her meditation. And this is the Shivalinga, which is covered with ice and water, which is continuously dropping on the Shivalinga. Our last day in Manali started by admiring this view for one last time at this hostel. For breakfast, we walked to this hot pot cafe, which was a pure vegetarian cafe and also had the most incredible view. Our agenda for the day was to cover the local Manali spots, so we started with the Hidimba temple. Hidimba temple is said to be dedicated to the demoness Hidimba, who is also the wife of Bhima from Mahabharata. A 5-minute walk from Hidimba temple gets you to Ghatotkaч temple, which is dedicated to Ghatotkač, who is the son of Hidimba and Bhima. Right next to the Ghatotkač temple is the Museum of Himachal Culture and Folk Art, which showcases traditional Himachali culture through the utensils, clothes, houses, jewelry and other artifacts that are native to Himachal. Once done with the museum, we were walking around in search of food where we stopped to admire this beautiful view. And then for lunch, we came to this Italian place called Il Forno, and again, this was a very cute, cozy restaurant with an amazing view. We had the margherita pizza, the cream of broccoli soup and pasta, and also this amazing chili oil that was served with the pizza. Once done with lunch, we came to the Buddhist monastery at Manali. This was a very calm and very peaceful place which showcased the Buddhism and Tibetan culture of Manali. Our final spot for the day was the Vasisht temple. This temple is told to be dedicated to the sage Vasisht, who is believed to have meditated here. And this temple is also famous for its natural sulphurous hot spring, and the water was quite hot for the cold there, and it was quite comforting as well. We took in some last views of the Himalayas before the sun went down and then headed straight to Madras Cafe on Mall Road for some filter coffee. And with that, our Manali trip comes to an end. And then we went on to a different place for a different adventure from here, for which, of course, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.